What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good afternoon, and welcome to another video on Solana. I covered it yesterday. There I already promised that I was going to cover it a little bit more. I thought today it was actually necessary too, because we had quite a big drop. So if you're new to this channel, welcome, first of all. Second of all, what I basically do in these videos is we'll go over some news. We'll also talk about why this crash happened. And we'll talk about news if there is any. Apart from that, what's happening with the price, why that happened, and what I think is going to happen next. Alright, so if you take a look at the volume right now, Solana, it's still very high. Obviously, yesterday it was already increased. It stayed very high because of this drop. Main reason for this drop, and the only reason for this drop, is that the inflation rate yesterday, some numbers for the United States came out, and it was higher than expected, which is bad for the crypto market, obviously, or at least obviously I think so. If you don't think it's obvious, I can definitely explain why. It's basically because, I'll just do it right now. If the inflation rate is high, the interest rates need to be higher too, because you need to battle that inflation rate. A higher interest rate means it's more attractive to save, less attractive to invest, so it's bad for stocks and crypto. Alright, apart from that, Solana actually has some great developments with Helium and some other news coming out. So fundamentally, it's really like 50-50. The crypto market fundamentally is bearish. Solana is a little bit bullish, but altogether the crypto market usually wins in that. And so I'd say Solana right now is it's a little bit bearish leaning. That's also confirmed with the price. Yesterday, in the video yesterday, I said that we would drop down to $34, which is a strong support. We held that a little bit. I mean, you can see that on the 1 hour time frame. We actually held those levels for a little bit. But eventually we dropped down through, which is a very bearish confirmation. I had a massive bearish breakout now because we dropped down through this entire level, ranging from $37 to $34. So right now, it's not great because we have all of these resistance level above us, starting at $34, but then you also have that level at $35. And unless we get some really great fundamentals, I don't see us breaking above that. I think it's more likely that we'll get up to that level, probably around 35. And that from there we'll drop back down again to 32.5. We might actually hold a little bit here, but I expect more bearish momentum in the crypto market. For example, I expect Bitcoin to drop down to 19,000. And even though there's some great news coming around Solana, I don't think it's going to hold. I think it's going to drop down to that $30 level again. And I actually do think $30 is going to hold, and that from there we can actually start up another uptrend very slowly. But that uptrend isn't guaranteed. I am maybe too bullish on that. I have to say that already. Because right now the fundamentals are very bad, right? So if there was any moment in time that Bitcoin would crash down to 17,000, I would argue that that moment is right now. If Bitcoin drops down to 17,000, Solana is not going to hold $30, all right? Solana is going to drop down to 26, 27. So just know that I think this is the most likely scenario. It will take longer than this, by the way, but I think that's the most likely scenario. But I'm not 100% sure about $30 being strong enough to support another uptrend. So yeah, but I will make new updates on that in the future. The first part of the analysis I'm pretty sure about if the market remain relatively stable. So yeah, that's for now my analysis on Solana. If you do have any questions about the analysis, feel free to ask me down in the comments. But for now, I'd like to thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Take care today, and bye.